Oh, howdy all, grab yourself a drink. It is time for some Path of Exile 2 discussion. Actually, you know what? Skip the drink. This is going to be a speedrun video, but today, Grinding Games made a big announcement about Path of Exile 2, the first news that we've had in a long time about patch 0.5.5. So 051, 052, 053, 054, these are all pretty typical mid-league patches. 055 is something entirely different. It's something quite unprecedented, and in many ways, it's sort of almost but not quite 0.6, but it is definitely not quite. So what to expect with 055 based upon what Grinding Games have said in the past is that this will be a new league but minus new content. So there'll be a fresh economy, there'll be a whole bunch of balance changes, but there's not going to be a whole swathe of new content like there was with Runes of Elder. Essentially what Grinding Games are doing is getting the last starter that they need to get ready for patch 1.0.0, which who knows, maybe we'll even get a targeted date for that. The live stream is coming up. Now, in my time zone, this is Friday morning, but it is 5:30 a.m., whereas normally these announcements are at 6 a.m. my time. So make sure that you check this closely, and I'll put a link down in the description below. I think for most of my audience, this is actually going to be a Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening event, but you can check that in your time zone by logging into the Grinding Games website and then jumping over to this forum thread. After that, Grinding Games are going to also do a Q&A session after giving us a bunch more information on 055. And then after that, there's going to be the final qualifier for ExileCon. There's been a whole series of races run for Path of Exile 2, and there's going to be one more. The winner of this race will end up getting themselves flights to ExileCon and a whole bunch of other prizes and the chance to compete at ExileCon in front of lots and lots of people in a race with some big prizes. So all this information coming out in a week's time, slightly under a week. As I said, for me, it's Friday morning. For you, it's probably Thursday afternoon or evening, but go check that time out. I'm going to leave it there. May your Varlorbs have interesting results.